Um, Afternoon, dear YouTube friends, and out to Rainbow Family TV and Mineral Ray Vlogs. So if you're watching today about this live, I don't have much time to edit those video clips that I have, so I have to do this way, going live stream. And today I'll be showing you the onion chives that we have in the garden. Mineral Ray Vlogs or and Rainbow Family TV, both Mark. So kindly shout out the YouTube channel of Brother Efren Caballero. So these are his onion chives. I was given like a few bulbs last, if I'm not mistaken, early this year, like around February or March. Twice that I tried to reproduce them here, and I have already a lot in here, and I'll be moving them into a different place because we will be starting to rearrange the position of our pot strawberries. We have several strawberries, and I think I'll be uploading separate ones successfully from planting from seeds, and that was like the beginning of pandemic. That was February 2020. And then and I started losing interest to grow strawberries because it's not that easy, and I'm not an expert. Just after 8 plants that survive, I got six, and the more I lost interest and I just let it die eventually. But there were 2 plants that survived and started producing a few runners. So I tried to reproduce them, and out of 2 plants that survive, I've got actually 18, and now we went down to 16 plants. But the runners that we have here, I think it's more than 20 runners that we will be planting right there. So um, we're going to fix the onion chives. We'll put them together in one location. So right here, it's still messy, but I have to rearrange this area, and I have to clean this area first and then place some important steps that is needed before we place down all our onion chives in those pots that I have showed you a while ago. So I have to put this one here, and I have to lower this down. Kind of messy. I'm trying to protect the camera from the direct heat of the sunlight, because when the temperature is getting high, then this live will suddenly end. So I think it's clear, right? So this camera will stay in here, and I'll be getting all those pots with onion chives into this place. And then we will place all our onion chives here, and I will show you the result. I hope that in an hour time we will be able to finish all this work. If not, then this will be part one, and next week will be part two. I've got some bamboo trees here that was given to me, but we have to depend on him. And the good thing is that he's a very reasonable guy. So I have to remove this on the side later on. Applying for these spots. Right now, what I can do, I hope this one is clear, right? See that? Yeah, that's it. I think that's better. We're about to end this year 2021. And there's nothing new about our situation here. But I think my situation as a whole with the whole family is getting bad and bad. But I'm still trying to figure out what I can do to make it better. This year will be my 5th year officially for being an unemployed after I lost my job in the university. Now we're December 2021. We'll be cleaning this area first, and then place our onion chives. And my chickens at the back of the house enjoying the styrofoam. They love to eat styrofoam. I tried to keep the styrofoam away from them, but they keep on searching for the styrofoam. Actually, dear two friends, gardening alone is not an easy task. And then, much more if you are filming at the same time. It's not easy. And much more you lost the interest of doing it continually. Nobody appreciates your work. So it's really tiring. But don't worry, even though I lost interest, but I'm just trying to stay grounded and figure this out, that at least I have some documentation of what I did each year. And my wife and I will have memories to look back in the next 5 years. Looking back the past 5 years, what we have done here. And the owner of this house reassured us that after 5 years, something like cold during dried leaves. If you're still watching, so these dried leaves needs to be removed, including the few green ones here. They're about to dry as well. If you're growing onion chives, dear YouTube friends, for your own consumption, you don't have to remove the whole bulb. Just pinch some of the healthy green stalks in here, and you'll have your onion chives for your meal. And to make your onion chives beautiful and elegant, you have to clean them regularly. These green ones that I already pick, this will go to the kitchen. While the dried ones will be thrown in the trash. It's been like 6 weeks already that I was not able to look after these onion chives. So a lot of dried leaves here. I hope you guys can see that one. This one is still okay. I have to use this one. We can place our onion chives here. And why it's really important to us here, the YouTube friends, is that this onion chives is not from here, not from Thailand. They have here some different onion chives, thinner and smaller, and the aroma is not really pleasing because this onion chives that we have here that was given by a friend, don't don't get misunderstood with me with this with the leek. Leek is bigger and easily rot. So let us support our gardeners, our farmers, YouTube friends by, as always, I have to remind again and again all of us here that the leftover that you have on your table is somewhat precious. Africa and India and some other parts of the world. So every time we eat, every time we are in the kitchen, spending our meals, or in a restaurant, ordering our breakfast, that out there are people who are starving already for 3 days in a row that they were not able to eat. 3 days, 4 days already that they are starving, no food, while us, we are just wasting our leftover at the restaurants. We are ordering food of our leftovers. Remember, and thinking that there are other millions out there who are starving. You might be lucky, you have a good job, you have great family, you have lots of food, you have your own farm, you have prestigious job that you can afford to buy anything you want. But remember, there are thousands out there that all they need and all they dream for the whole week is a wholesome food and water, in which to us who are abundant to that, we don't really appreciate that. But out there, a lot of people are suffering and struggling to make their ends meet, and they don't even have nice food to eat. But what is the most amazing thing? Despite of the hardship, they continue to struggle and survive. While us, we only have small problem and we easily shrink and complain about life. How many out there? How many of you out there who have lost your job, your good job, your prestigious job, and then you try, you don't have any opportunities, you don't have any work. You've been into several interviews, but the people have some sweet mouth to talk to you some good things during the interview, but actually you're and the one talking to you right now. I've been to several interviews. I have some amazing feedback from the interviewers. Have called me informing that I am not hired because they hired someone else. It's hard, but it is what it is. Life is not about fairness. Life is about determining the weak from the strong. And I've been so weak because of my dire situation. I cannot accept the fact that others who cannot even figure out some nice ideas and put that one into action. But I mean, there are teachers out there who don't know how to teach with great impact to children, but because their diploma is education and they're not maximizing the potential yet. All they think is Christianity, specific denomination that is really uh, eye soaring to them. Much more you are discriminated together that we will get all here in this rented place that we have right now. We will stay here until we get old, and we will try to do anything as much as we can to be able to get our citizenship here once we will have with many things in here. Once I get my citizenship and my wife too. I think it will be my wife first and then my family next because she has the working visa right now. Will not surrender. I will continue to survive. I think a lot of my friends don't understand me right now, but I can do anything. I cannot do anything with that. They have their own judgment about my situation, but all this I can say, been in a real struggle, then you will understand what's going on with me. But if you don't have any experience like mine, then you cannot relate what I have been through. That's it. Simple. So I think I have to be in a hurry to finish this particular task here that we do some live streaming because not long from now the neighbors, the good neighbors will start playing their songs so loud that it can really distract my doing here. Sometimes I have this conclusion that I better go crazy and die than continue to struggle this difficult life that I have right now. I know my wife really loves me, my mother, these two special women, but as I look at myself, I'm going nowhere. For the time being, just trying to stay afloat and do what I can do to survive. But it doesn't mean that I'm fine and I'm okay. I harvested lots of onion chives already now. Actually, these guys here are ready to be transplanted. But the only problem is that I don't have time to do that one this time as my work are coming up together. Actually, my mother is coming this Monday. That is why I started organizing a garden because she would say, "Oh, just arrived home and I have a lot of things to do." So that she would not say that. I have to do this work in advance. So when she arrives, she will just do some harvest of our vegetables. It's not easy to do gardening with your friends, and at the same time, you are struggling depression. It's no easy. But since I'm already here, I have to stay afloat as much as possible. I put the title Onion Chives and Strawberries, but I think we don't have much time to plant some of our strawberry runners. So I have to edit this title Onion Chives and Strawberry Part 1. So Part 2 will be this coming Monday or Tuesday, but I'm doing some kind of alternate